We just went through the best opening semi-final that we could have hoped for. 3 teams knocking on the doors of that century and 2 teams who already qualified. We are here to find out the next 2 teams who will qualify into the national finals directly, and the teams who are contesting this semi-final are the teams who secured proctored round ranks number 2, 6, 10, 14, 18 and 22. I'm going to introduce them to you just so that they get their moment in the spotlight. At Team A, representing VM Patel Institute of Management, Mehsana, Jain Ritik Parasmal and Bhagchandani Yash Mahesh Kumar. Give them a round of applause. To their left, Team B, Ramchandran International Institute of Management, RIIM Pune, Mansi Sharma and Bhuvan Meshram. Team C, Gujarat University Department of Computer Science, Ahmedabad, Kundan Lamse and Priyank Singh Thakur at Team C. Welcome to the quiz. Team D, National Insurance Academy, Pune, represented by Pranjal Bajaj and Yuvraj Singh Panwar. Team E, to their left, Principal Ellen Wellinger Institute of Management Development and Research, Mumbai, represented by Vrushabh B and Gaurav Kale. And last but certainly not the least, Indira Institute of Management, Pune, represented by Jatin Kevlani and Utkarsha Mai. Round of applause for all the teams. And let us go quickly into the roadmap for this semi-final, the same as the roadmap for all 4 semi-finals today. 5 rounds, 42 questions. Each round has a different set of rules. I will explain those to you in detail. We will give you a score update at the end of each round and lots of audience questions to follow. A quick request for the teams in the 3rd semi-final, which will be the one that we do post lunch. The teams that I call out at the end of this will be the teams who will go for lunch at 12:45 in about half an hour from now, so that you are back at around 1:20, 1:25, and we will begin with the 3rd semi-final. That is Universal AI University, Father C. Rodrigues Institute of Management, Mumbai, Sir Padampat Singhania University, Udaipur, MET Institute of Management, Mumbai, Atlas Skill Tech University, Mumbai, and Balaji Institute of Technology and Management, Pune. 1 Rajasthan team, 5 Maharashtra teams. All of these teams who I called out will go for lunch at 12:45. So please keep a look on your watches and carry on for lunch a little earlier before this semi-final finishes. All right. We have these 6 semi-finalists here. Let's show you the rules for the first round. Keep in mind that the top 2 teams will qualify directly, and as you saw, if you score high enough and you score near that 100 or 125 mark, even if you are not in the top 2, you could be teams number 9 or 10, which come to Mumbai in November for the national final. But for now, let's assume that all 6 of you are contenders for the top 2 positions, and let's show you the rules for round number 1. 12 questions, entirely multiple choice options. We will not pass these questions. We will go from team A to team F once and then the same again. So that's 2 questions per team. 20 seconds or less of thinking time. I will prompt you a little bit if you're running out of time. And at all times, please give me the entire answer, not just the alphabet of that option that you are choosing. All the very best to all of you. Team A, your question. What is SEBI's mandated settlement for stock market derivatives open on expiry since October 2019? And these are your options. Is it cash settlement only? Is it physical settlement only? Is it a choice of cash or physical? Or is it to roll it on to the next month? Team A.
Hello.
Yes.
Option A, cash settlement only.
Let's take a look. It's physical settlement only, not cash settlement only. Cash settlement only is for index derivatives. For all stock derivatives, it is mandatory to have physical settlement. No points but no negatives. Passes to team B with question number 2. Which alternative investment fund category uses complex strategies and leverage, be it listed or unlisted derivatives? Is it category 1 AIFs, category 2 AIFs, category 3 AIFs, or some specified AIFs? Team B. This is the only category which is allowed to use leverage. Team B. 7 seconds to go.
Sir, C, category 3.
Is that a guess or you know?
I'm guessing that.
You're guessing. You're guessing the game is on point. 10 points to you. They employ complex strategies and leverage which have the highest risk. 10 points to team B. Team C, your question. What are FMPs, fixed maturity plans? Are they open-ended and equity-based? Are they hybrid funds? Are they continuous liquidity funds? Or are they closed-end debt maturity matched funds? Team C.
Option D, closed-end debt maturity management.
Plus 10. Very, very nice, confident answering. And they invest in matching maturity securities only. Very good. 10. Yes. Team C gets 10. It was for team. Why did you answer? It's the third question, right? No worries. 10 points to team D. They answered out of turn. It's okay. We'll deal with this. 10 points to team D. Please don't answer out of turn. I distinctly remember saying team C gets the next. Team C, your question. Thankfully, no damage done. Team C, your question is this. If there is an answer out of turn again from any team, I'll have to penalize you with 10 points, even if the answer is correct. Team C. Portfolio rebalancing often encourages investors to do what? Increase exposure to recent winners, maintain fixed allocation, buy low, sell high by rebalancing, or minimize adjustments for low cost. Team C. Very logical answer. Take a look at the question, take a look at the answer options, and give me your best guess.
Option C, buy low, sell high by rebalancing.
Plus 10. 10 points to team C. Rebalancing means selling appreciated assets which are high and buying depreciated or low assets so that allocation is maintained, effectively buying low and selling high. 10 points now to team C and D. You gave them both. Team E, your question. Team F, please don't answer this. Team E, your question. What is a tender offer for company securities? And these are your options. Company issues new shares, offer by company to buy back shares, secondary sale by current holders, or unsolicited takeover bids. Team E. A tender offer.
I guess it is option B, offer by company to buy back shares.
Let's see if I can give you points. Of course I can. 10 points to team E. It's a formal proposal by a company to repurchase its shares directly from shareholders, and the letter which goes out has the price at which they are willing to buy back your shares. 10 points to team E. Team F, your question. Which of these options best describes a financial instrument described as accreting? And let's take a look. Is it one that is quoted below par? Is it one whose notional amount increases over time? Is it payments based on interest rate? Or is it capital being repaid gradually? Team 6. Think of other words that start with those same 4 letters as accreting.
Its notional amount increases over time.
Because accrual is when things increase. 10 points. Very nice answering. Its notional amount increases over time progressively during its life, unlike fixed principal instruments. 10 points to team F. Very nice scoring round so far. Team A, back to you with question number 7. What does an offer for sale mean in securities trading? Is it a new issue of shares? Is it a company buyback? Is it when existing holders sell via an offer document, or is it for premium aftermarket trading? Team A.
Option C, existing holders sell via offer document.
Is correct. Please switch on your mic next time. 10 points to team A, and team B, your question. All teams, please keep your microphones on. Team B for Bombay. How does framing bias affect answers or responses? Is it when answers differ based on wording? Is it when people always choose the riskiest option available or the riskiest answer available? Is it when people ignore key new information and just use old information? Or is it when people always act fully within the available frame of information? Team B. Again, a question which you can work out if you don't know. Team B.
Sir, answer C. People ignore key new information.
When I make a question, it is called, or when I word a question, it is called framing a quiz question, right? So I was looking for A actually, when answers differ based on the wording or framing of that choice. No points, but there are no negatives. You will get an opportunity later. Team C, your question. And Team D, this is for C, okay? Not for you. Team C, your question. Which of these is what we call a current asset? Is it one that is payable within the current year or cycle? Is it one that is convertible to cash within a year or the cycle? Is it convertible after 1 year or the cycle? Or is it payable on management's whim and fancy? Team C. This is question number 9.
So option B, convertible to cash within a year.
Let's take a look. 10 points. Very, very nice. They are liquid assets. The company expects to convert them into cash within 1 year of its operating cycle, whichever is longer. Very nice answering, Team C. Now, Team D, you can answer. This is your question. What is a possible stimulative monetary policy strategy when there is a weak demand economy? These are your options. Is it to increase money supply and raise short-term rates? Is it to decrease money supply and raise short-term rates? Is it to keep both money supply and short-term rates constant? Or is it to increase money supply and lower short-term rates? Team D, National Insurance Academy.
Option A, increase money supply, raise short-term rates.
Let's take a look. It's actually the one at the other end of the spectrum. When the RBI or any other central bank has an expansionary monetary policy, they lower rates and they pump money or liquidity into the economy so that economy is stimulated during downturns. No points, but you will get 4 more rounds to make up for that. Team E, your question. In financial risk management, which method amongst the 4 that you will see is best suited to model correlated continuous variables with complex distributions? These are your options. Is it something called scenario analysis? Is it decision trees? Is it simulations? Or is it sensitivity analysis? Team E.
Option D, sensitivity analysis.
Okay. When you are modeling something, you are using what? You are using a simulation, right? So I was looking at simulations for that answer. No points to Team E. Simulations such as the Monte Carlo simulation are used to model correlated financial variables like returns so that you can capture joint behavior. No points, but the last question of the MCQ round to Team F, here's your question. Which type of derivative provides non-linear payoffs to the underlying asset in financial markets? Is it forwards? Is it futures? Is it options? Or is it swaps? Team F. Non-linear payoffs. So it's not a straight line process. Team F.
Options.
Sorry?
Options.
Which option? I'm just kidding. C options you mean. Let's take a look. 10 points. I wouldn't do that if I wasn't giving you points. So I do that sometimes. 10 points to Team F. That brings us to the end of round 1. Let's take a look at the scores. All audience questions from the second round onwards. Very nice. Each team has opened its account. 4 teams on 10. A, B, D and E. 2 teams into an early lead answering both their questions correctly, which is Gujarat University Ahmedabad at C and Indira Institute Pune at F. Wish you all the very best for the rounds to follow. Let's go into the first of the passing rounds, round number 2. Round number 2 is all about images. I will show you an image. There will be a question on screen as well. This time we will begin with A and go clockwise. 30 seconds of thinking time for the direct team. If it passes, I need an answer immediately. So keep your microphones on. Plus 15 if you get it right. No negatives if you get it wrong. So please feel free to guess in case you don't know. If none of the teams get it, I will come to the audience, put up a hand, you know the drill, an audience prize coming your way. Teams, the moment I say which team it is to answer, only then pick up the mic and answer. Please don't answer out of turn. Question coming up for team A, here it comes. This bank, founded in 1922 by Sardar Govind Vallabh Pant, later became a subsidiary of Bank of Baroda with nearly 99% of its shares being held by BOB. Which bank is this that is named after the fourth largest district in an Indian state in the north? Team A. The Dash Bank Limited, and if all the teams agree, I'll give a clue. The B, if you see the top, there are 3 letters, NTB. The B stands for bank. The first 2 letters combined will give you the name of the district, team A. Long press, tap it once and then keep it on.
Bank of Baroda.
Bank of Bharuch. That would be West India, no, not North India. Team B. The 4th largest district in a North Indian state. Pass question, can't give you much time. Passes to C.
Nainital.
Beautiful answer. This is the Nainital Bank Limited. Lovely, lovely answer. Nainital, of course, named after a lake which is supposedly in the shape of an eye or Nain. 15 points to team C for Charlie. Good answer, solid answer. Team D, your question. The bank in Winterthur merged with Toggenburger Bank in 1912 to form the Union Bank of blank. I don't want that blank. The logo stands for the company's values of confidence, security and discretion. Which bank am I talking about? Team D. So that bank came about as a result of the amalgamation of all this bank in Winterthur, Toggenburger Bank and the Union Bank of something came together to form this bank whose logo you see on screen. Which bank? Don't get confused by the wording. If you know the logo, go for it. That's your answer. 10 seconds more. UBS is correct. I don't know why they got a little confused. UBS was formed in 1998 by the merger of 2 of Switzerland's largest banks, the Swiss Bank Corporation, and that was the blank, the Union Bank of Switzerland. 15 points to team D. Please answer into the mic. Your mic is off, I think. Team E, your question. This financial institution, established in 1971, operates extensively in 2 Gulf countries, with corporate banking operations extending to India, UAE and Turkey as well. It serves both retail and corporate clients with services ranging from wealth management to Islamic finance, because interest is haram in Islam, right? Which bank is this whose name features 2 countries? In that name, the first B stands for bank. You have to tell me which 2 countries make up that bank's name, which is by the remaining 2 letters, team E. And I will give points only for both countries being correct. If nobody gets it, then I will come back to whoever guessed a country and I might give half points depending on my discretion. Team E. You're not taking a single guess about this in Gulf? No? Passing to F. They said pass. F. Take a guess. Pass question. Take a guess.
Bangkok and Kazakhstan.
Bangkok and Kazakhstan. Bangkok is in Asia, not in the Gulf. Kazakhstan is in Eurasia, also not in the Gulf. Coming to A.
Bahrain and Kuwait.
Very, very nice. 15 points to you. This is the Bank of Bahrain and Kuwait, BSC. BSC is how they call a limited company. So it's Bahrain Shareholding Company. 15 points to team A for Alpha. The next question goes to Ramchandran International Institute of Management. Question number 4. This is a bank called Sonali Bank Limited. On top of that logo is a blank white space where I have blanked out the same name in the language of that country because it would have been a dead giveaway. Established in 1972 through the nationalization and amalgamation of several banks' branches following a very famous war of independence, Sonali Bank started out with a paid-up capital of 30 million taka and later became a public limited company in 2007. Which country's largest bank is Sonali Bank Limited? Team B. So your answer should be the name of a country. Team B. Lots of clues, at least 2 very big clues in the question itself, so I'm not giving any more clues. Team B. Other teams, keep your guesses ready. They have about 12 seconds more. Audience, please keep quiet. I need an answer now. Team B. Take the name of a country.
Japan.
Japan is a nice guess. Going to C.
Bangladesh.
Because the War of Independence, where Sam Bahadur was a part, happened in 1971. 1971 War of Independence. 15 points to Team C. This is Sonali Bank, and Taka, of course, is the currency of Bangladesh. That was the other clue. 15 points, good 15 points to Team C. The second last question of this round to Team D. Here's your question. Founded in 1894 in France to provide financial support to small family farms. These 5 or 6 words should actually let you work out the name of the bank. Loans to small family farms. Okay. This banking group grew from local mutual banks to a cooperative structure with regional banks and a central controlling institute. It is known as La Banque Verte, which in French means the green bank, due to its agricultural roots. Which giant French bank is this? And as you can see, the name is 2 words. CA are the initials. Team D. And the biggest clue is, to work it out, is that they started out providing loans to farms. Team D. You don't want me to give more clues, no? I thought so. Team D.
Credit Agriculture.
Credit Agriculture Bank. All right. Team E. Hold on to that thought. Team E. Pass question, can't give you time. Passing to F. Quickly, please.
Pass.
Passes to A. Passing to B. Quickly, pass question. Passing to C. Taking a guess? No. I'm going to use my discretion and give 7 points to Team D, because essentially in English you gave me what it stands for. Audience, shout out which bank? Credit Agricole, which is agriculture. So give 7 points to Team D, National Insurance Academy. This is Credit Agricole. What I loved about their answer was that they didn't know this, but they looked at the fact that it was loans and it was farms, and they put it together to make it agriculture. You might have seen when we were talking about this quiz, not only does it test your knowledge of the markets, it also tests your problem solving skills, which is what you showed. 7 points to Team D. The next question, which is the last question of this round, to Team E. This prominent Asian revolutionary leader and figure appears on the currency notes of that country. In India, major cities like Kolkata and New Delhi honor the legacy of this foreign gentleman by naming 2 of their main streets after him. Who is this figure? You can tell me his name, or which country's currency note is this? Either one of those 2 will get you points. Team F. Again, sorry, you said this is a question for Team E. Yes. You said Hong Kong. Nice guess, Team F.
China.
Not China. It would be a travesty if an Indian street was named after a Chinese leader, but that is what they want, right? They want all Indian streets to be named after China. But no. Team A.
Taiwan.
Not Taiwan. B.
Vietnam.
Vietnam is correct. Very, very nice. And do you by any chance know who he is? No, I know the currency. Their capital, yes. The Vietnamese dong is the currency. The capital of Vietnam is Ho Chi Minh City, and that is Ho Chi Minh. And very, very nice how Indians especially can be very sarcastic and tongue-in-cheek. At a time when Bengal was ruled by the communists, Ho Chi Minh is of course a communist leader. The West Bengal government named the road on which the American embassy of Kolkata was Ho Chi Minh Sarani. And that was the time at the height of the Vietnam War. So all the letters that came to the American embassy came addressed to the US embassy on Ho Chi Minh Sarani. So it was a very, very nice insult to the Americans by the communists in West Bengal. 15 points to team B, and let's take a look at the scores. Alright, so let's ask an audience question. Very nice. So this is a question for a chocolate for a reason. So if you look at the website of the Bombay Stock Exchange, when it started out, it was available in two languages, English and the national language, which was Hindi. Then they pivoted to having it in a regional language as well, because they wanted to spread awareness, which was naturally, logically, the first regional language after English and Hindi in which the BSc website was made available. Let's go to the boy in the blue shirt. Your name, college name, and hopefully the name of a language which is correct.
My name is Samir Rangdale from GS College of Commerce and Economics, and the first regional language which was used on the website is Gujarati.
Is correct. Please give him a chocolate. Gujarati, logically, because a bulk of the financial powerhouse stockbroking happens with Gujarati gentlemen and ladies. Gujarati will get you a chocolate. Can we show them the scores? Perfect. Nice. We have one team on 50 already. 10 to Wellinger Institute, 20 to Indira Institute, Pune, 25 apiece to the two neighbors at A and B. Then we have a 32 because they got a 7, remember, to the National Insurance Academy, Pune. Leading at this point, the home team, Gujarat University Ahmedabad with 50. Give them a round of applause. And let's move into the first of the buzzers. Let's show you round number 3. The teams, it is now 12:43. The teams in the third semi-final, whose names I have called out already. If you haven't already gone for lunch, please carry on for lunch and come back here at around 1:20, 1:25, right? Teams in the third semi-final. Cool. And the rest of you, once this semi-final ends, you can join them for lunch also. Let's show you round number 3. Round number 3 is all about jumbled words. 6 questions or words all on the buzzer. You will not have to wait for me to finish reading out the question. The moment you see the question, you can buzz, but please wait for me to identify which team will answer. I'm looking at you, team D, okay? Don't answer before I identify. And once I call out which team is to answer, you have to answer immediately, no thinking time. Plus 15, minus 15 on the first strike, plus 10, minus 10 if it comes to the second attempt. Wish you all the very best. Fingers on your buzzers. Let's test your buzzers first. Team A. B, C, Team D, Team E, and Team F. Perfect. Everything is working. Let's show you question number 1 if all of you are ready. Here it comes. Contract for borrowed funds, Team D for Delta. Quickly, please. Into the mic.
Loan agreement.
Plus 15. Loan agreement is correct. Plus 15 to Team D for Delta. All answers into the mic, please. Team B had also buzzed, but they were fractionally slower on the buzzer. One question done. Question number 2 coming up now. Selection of assets held, B this time. Quickly, please.
Investment portfolio.
Plus 15. Investment portfolio is correct. Plus 15 to B for Bombay. Resetting your buzzers. 2, 4 and 6 had buzzed for this. Question number 3 coming up now. Exposure to buying, selling fluctuations, B.
Market risk.
Plus 15 again. Market risk is correct. Exposure to fluctuations in buying or selling. 3 questions gone, 3 questions to go. Here comes question number 4. Capital structure measure, F. No worries, it will come on. Yes. 3.
Debt ratio.
Debt ratio will get you 15. This is debt ratio. And remember, if you have, let it flicker, but if you have buzzed, it means you know the answer. So even if it flickers, if you buzzed, I will press for an answer henceforth, right? Because if you haven't buzzed, then we will wait. But if you buzzed, it means that you worked out the answer, correct? Debt ratio, plus 15 to Team F for Foxtrot. My team, Why are the screens flickering now again? Because it's causing, I can read, but yeah, again they're flickered. Your tabletop screens are also not, yeah. So it's all screens. This is question 4, yes. Yes, question 4. Is there a fix for this or do we continue? Okay, let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. These are, let's say, market fluctuations. Yeah, I know, I haven't gone on. We are still on the correct answer for debt ratio. Don't worry. Now it's completely black, guys. Okay, it's come back on. Let's see if it stays on. Okay, let's move. All teams, fingers on your buzzers. 2 questions to go. Question coming up now. Team D into the mic. What's your answer? 3, 2, and 1. That's a
Income assessment.
income assessment. Let's take a look. Income report of, that's a minus 15 to team D. The next buzz was F into the mic,
Income assessment.
which is what they said. Minus 10 to team F, both of whom weirdly enough said income assessment. Team D gets a minus 15, team F gets a minus 10. There are no strikes, but you can say it into the mic for no points.
Income statement.
Income statement is what I was looking for. Income statement, but no points to anyone. Minus 15 to team D, minus 10 to team F. Did you get that? No points to, no plus points to anybody. All right? Income statement. And the last question, team D, you can't buzz and then start thinking, okay? We won't allow that because that's not fair to the other teams. Last question of the jumbled words, question number 6. A model for option pricing B.
Black-Scholes model.
Black-Scholes model is correct. That's plus 15 to team B. They were really fretting at missing out on income statement. This comes as a consolation. Plus 15 to team B. For Bravo, this is the Black-Scholes model. And with that, we come to the end of round 3. I will ask you an audience question and we will move on to the scores. So, audience, we saw that the Caspian Sea happens to be the world's largest proven reserves of natural gas, right? Now, the Caspian Sea also happens to be the world's biggest source of a very famous luxury food, which comes from the sea. Let's go across to the gentleman in the white shirt. And this is like a proper uber luxury food. Which luxury food is the Caspian Sea the world's largest source of? Your name, college name and answer.
My name is Smith. I'm from Ahmedabad University and the answer is caviar.
Beautiful answer. Give him a mug, please. This is caviar. It would be a travesty if I gave you chocolate for caviar answer, no? But much more expensive caviar is. Let's take a look at the scores. Lovely. 10 points to Wellinger Institute, 25 apiece to A and F. Then we have 32 to National Insurance Academy. Second position currently are the initial leaders, Gujarat University Ahmedabad with 50. But we have a new leader, RIIM Pune with 70 points. Give them a round of applause. And let us move into round number 4. I hope all 6 teams in the third semi-final have gone for lunch. Public service announcement. Let's take a look at round number 4. Round 4 is all about slogans, taglines and quotations. We started with team A for the visual round. We will start with team F for this round and go reverse. All teams, again, old age on my part. So if I forget the reversing order, just remind me, okay? F back to A is the order now. 30 seconds of thinking time for the direct, no thinking time on the pass. Plus 20 if you get it right and no negatives if you get it wrong. So please feel free to guess. I will throw some clues into the picture if none of the teams block. Alright, let's show you question number 1 for team F, Indira Institute. Blank stocks are about as exciting as watching grass grow. But have you ever noticed just how much your grass grows in a week? This is Christopher Brown talking about what kind of stocks, which is also the name given to a certain kind of investing strategy which invests in these kind of stocks, team F. In all of the questions, the length of the blank will tell you how long the word is. No more clues. All right, team F. Team E is entering into their killer competitive mode now. Team F. You have about 5 seconds more.
Pass.
Why would you pass? Take a guess, no? Some word.
Slow stocks.
Snow stocks or slow stocks. No, passing to E.
Random guess, maybe penny stocks.
Penny stocks. No. Penny stocks are actually very exciting, not bad for your blood pressure, not good for your blood pressure. Passing to D. They said slow or snow and penny. D, past question, can't give you time. Not large, passing to C.
Index stocks.
Not index, passing to B. Take a guess.
Equity or common stock?
Not equity or common. Please give me only one answer. Both are incorrect, by the way. Team A.
Blue chip stock.
Not blue chip. It was your question. Let's go to the gentleman in the black shirt and the red lanyard iCard. We'll get you a mic. Your name, college name, and answer.
Harsh Jain from Takshila Business School, Jaipur. The answer is value stock.
Value stocks is correct. That is Christopher Brown. Value stocks are about as exciting as watching grass grow. But have you ever seen how much your grass grows in a week? Very nice funda. Nobody got it. Please give him, got a prize? Lovely. Nice mug from NISM. Back to team F with question number 2. This is a quotation by a very famous Indian founder of a startup that is now a unicorn. That startup is into at least 2 industries. One has to do with one kind of travel. The other is to do with a certain personal kind of travel. What is the quote? Raising capital is not the toughest part. The toughest part is building a great team and making sure it's growing with the company. A new age Indian startup founder and investor. I want his name and I gave a clue. He is associated with at least 2 big initiatives. One involving a certain kind of travel. The other involving a more personal kind of travel. Team F. And I use the term travel very generally, getting from one point to the other. Team F. But very famous person. Very, very famous person. If all the teams agree, I'll give another clue. Anybody objecting to a clue? He likes to style himself on the lines of being India's Elon Musk sometimes. That's the clue. I can't give a bigger clue than this. Team F. Quickly, please.
Albinder Dins.
Not Albinder Dinsa. Team E.
Ritesh Agarwal.
Ritesh Agarwal. Passing to D. D. Passing to C.
Bhavesh Agarwal.
Bhavesh Agarwal is correct. This is Bhavesh Agarwal of Ola. If you've seen his recent press conferences and this thing, he's grown his hair long and he likes to talk the way Elon Musk talks. And the most funny thing was that he had a presentation about 6 months back, a huge presentation. There was a slide which called Ola the largest electric mobility company in the world. And there was a small asterisk at the bottom which said excluding China. So because the Chinese companies are much bigger. But good. 10 points to team C for saying Bhavesh Agarwal. Next question to team B. 20. 20 points to team C. Thank you, my scorer. 20 points to team C for saying Bhavesh Agarwal. Team B. Jnanam Paramam Dhyayam, which says knowledge is the supreme goal, is the tagline or logo, not logo, tagline or motto of which very, very famous educational institution which has given India many of its largest startups. Team B. Yeah. Which very famous educational institution which has given India many of our biggest, best startups. Team B.
Physics wala?
Not physics wala. Physics wala is not really an educational institute. Not giving clues, don't worry. Passing to A. Quickly, please keep the mic on.
IIT Delhi.
IIT Delhi, Team F.
IIM Bangalore.
IIM Bangalore, Team E.
IIT Bombay.
IIT Bombay will get you 20. This is IIT Bombay. Many of India's best startups. IIT Delhi, yes, one of them. But IIT Bombay has been the incubator for so many startups which have gone on to greater things in India. 20 points to Team E, right? You got 20? 20 points to Team E. And the next question goes to Team D. We are inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's spirit of constant striving amidst challenges. Satisfaction lies in the effort. The full effort is equal to full victory. This is a statement given by one of India's central bankers, a person who held the highest position in the RBI. Which RBI governor said this inspired by Mahatma Gandhi? Team D. And obviously he was governor at a time when there were certain challenges in the economy in which he was trying to inspire the entire system. Team D. And not at all like an old governor, much in the recent times, in the 21st century itself. Team D.
Dr. Raghuram.
Not Dr. Raghuram Rajan. Team C.
Shaktikanta Das.
Plus 20. Beautiful answer. Shaktikanta Das is correct. One of the more suave and gentlemanly governors of the Reserve Bank of India that we've had in the recent times. 20 points to Team C for Charlie. And the fifth question goes to Team B. This is a quote by Alfred Marshall. Those two words are filled in by a pair of words. Those two blanks are filled in by a pair of words which are opposites when it comes to economics. We might as well reasonably dispute whether it is the upper or the lower blade of a pair of scissors that cuts a piece of paper. Essentially saying that you can't really say which blade cuts because they both cut the piece of paper. Similarly, you cannot say whether value is governed by blank or blank. What pair of opposite words used freely when it comes to business, trade, etc., fills the blanks? Team B. Very common English words. They are some of the most basic things, two of the most basic things when it comes to a business or it comes to an economy. Team B.
Boom or recession?
Boom or recession? No. Team A. Like I said, the length of the blank will tell you how long the word is. Recession would be too long, right? Team A.
Price and value.
Price and value. Nice. Team F.
Buyer or seller?
Not buyer or seller. Team E.
Demand or supply?
Beautiful answering. 20 points. This is demand or supply. That is, of course, Alfred Marshall. He says that you cannot say whether value is actually governed by demand or by supply because they are both equally important in determining value. 20 points to Team E. And the last question of this round to Team D. Here for good, Team D, is the tagline of a very famous multinational bank which started out in the Oceania region. Oceania region is Australia, New Zealand and that part. Which bank has the logo here for good? Team D. If all the teams agree, I'll give you a clue about their logo. Their logo looks like a twisted knot and prominently made up of blue and green coloring. Team D. Shh. Yeah, not saying anything more. Team D. That's what I like about quizzers. I myself am one when I'm not quiz mastering. The best hint is one that only you understand. After that, you want to block it. Team, you can do that, of course. Team D. Standard Chartered will get you 20. This is Standard Chartered, here for good, formed by an amalgamation of banks in Australia and New Zealand. 20 points to Team D. And that brings us to the end of round 4. Just one round to go, and after which all of you can go on for lunch. Let's take a look at the scores. All right, no century yet, but a couple of teams are there. 25 to the teams at the opposite ends of the stage. Team A and Team F, both on 25. 25 points ahead of them is Velinkar at E with 50. 2 points ahead of them are their neighbors from Pune, National Insurance Academy with 52. 70 points to RIIM Pune, who are back at position number 2. wresting back the lead. 90 points to Gujarat University Ahmedabad at position 1. Seesaw battle between Gujarat University and their neighbors, 90 and 70. Let's see what round number 5 has in store. Round number 5 is no option questions, half of them passing infinite bounds A to F, the other half on the buzzer. We will begin with team A and go clockwise. 30 seconds of thinking time on the direct, no time on the pass, plus 25 if you get it right, no negatives if you get it wrong for the first 6 questions. For the last 6, I'll tell you the rules before we begin question number 7. We will begin with A and go clockwise. Team A, your question. Founded in 1843 by Scottish economist James Wilson, The Economist is a magazine aimed, when it was founded, it aimed to garner support to abolish which historical system of import tariffs named after one of the highest traded commodities in the world at that time. Remember 1843. So the answer is a 2-word answer. It's called blank laws. What fills the blank? The name of which commodity, which was one of the highest traded commodities in the world in 1843, it is still one of the top 10 or 15 traded commodities in the world today, fills the blank. Team A. Blank laws, what laws? Passing to B. Gold laws, no. Passing to C. Pass question, taking a guess?
Spices.
Nice guess, but no, very close as a matter of fact. Team D.
Salt laws?
Salt, no, but you are in the region. Team E.
Maybe cotton.
Cotton, no. Passing to F.
Tobacco.
Not tobacco. This was a question for you, right? Let's go to the gentleman in the sports jacket. Yes. Your name, college name and answer.
Myself Abhiraj Sharma. I'm from IIT Jodhpur and my answer is copper laws.
Not copper. Give the mic to the gentleman in the check shirt, the third person who raised his hand. Yeah.
Myself Sangvi Undit. I am from Varivanna College, Rajkot. Answer is corn laws.
Corn laws. Will give him a mug. Please give him a mug. This is the corn laws from 1815. Corn, of course, intrinsic to trade in the 1850s. Intrinsic to trade even today. One of the top 10 or 15 commodities because it is to do with food as well as feed for animals, right? Nobody got points, which means that A gets the next. Which country experienced a financial crisis in 2008? And what kind of a crisis? The exact opposite of what happens to other countries. 3 of its largest banks, Kaupthing, Landsbanki and Glitnir, collapsed when their combined assets grew to more than 10 times the GDP of that country. Team A. If all the teams agree, I'll tell you the geography where this country is. This is a Scandinavian country, north of Europe. Team A. This is also a country where more than 6 in 10 of all its citizens have a published book to their name. That is how much they're fond of writing. Team A. A Scandinavian country. Team A.
Scotland.
Scotland is European, not Scandinavian. Team B. Not Finland. C.
Sweden.
D. Finland, Scotland, Finland, Sweden.
Norway.
Not Norway. E.
Netherlands.
Netherlands is not Scandinavian. F.
Denmark.
Not Denmark either. Let's go to the gentleman in the green shirt. At least 3 or 4 of the question answers were in Scandinavia, which is good.
My name is Sahil Langrej. I am from GTU School of Management. The answer is Iceland.
Iceland will get you a mug from NISM. This is Iceland. Iceland, very, very famous for having a very erudite and knowledgeable citizenship. 6 out of 10 people have a published book to their name. Nobody got points. You got 2 questions in succession. So now we bounce to team B. Question number 3. What is the name of the economic theory that suggests that a country's exports should exceed its imports so that you accumulate precious metals, foreign exchange and other things? Team B. I'm looking for a 1-word answer ending with the letters ISM. It's an ism. Team B. They have 30 seconds. Other teams, keep your guesses ready. The last three letters are ISM, like how communism, etc., etc. ISM. 10 more seconds. Do you have an answer? Passing to C.
Capitalism.
Not capitalism. Passing to D.
Colonialism.
Not colonialism either. Exports. So there is trade involved, right? Team E. Passing to F.
Mercantilism.
Beautiful answer. Beautiful answer. One of the answers of the day so far, mercantilism, because merchant, trade, etc., etc. 25 points to team F for Foxtrot. Fourth question, back to team A. The JSE Top 40 Index tracks the performance of the 40 largest companies on the stock exchange in which African nation? Team A.
South Africa.
And what would the J be in that sense?
Johannesburg Stock Exchange.
Beautiful. 25 points to team A. This is South Africa, the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. South Africa famous for having 3 capitals, Johannesburg, Cape Town and Pretoria, right? 25 points to team A. Team B gets the next. Question number 5. Launched on October 3, 2014, this show has been pivotal in earning revenue for All India Radio. Earlier, advertisement slots used to cost 500 rupees to 1500 rupees for a 20-second slot. Now it is worth more than 2 lakh rupees during that show. Which initiative or show is this on All India Radio that has earned more than 34 crore rupees in ad revenue in a little over 10 years? Team B.
No clues.
No clues, I know. This is one of those agonizing questions where the direct team छोड़ के सबको आ रहा है वो. They might also know, I'm just kidding. Team B. Akashvani is the name of the entire All India Radio entity itself way back in the 50s. Team C.
Man Ki Baat.
Man Ki Baat will get you 25 points. This is Man Ki Baat, which was started by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, modeled on Franklin Delano Roosevelt's fireside chats, which he used to do on TV. 25 points to Team C. And the last question before the buzzers to Team D. Which South American country is the world's largest producer of emeralds, the green precious stone, accounting for more than 70% of the world's annual production? No clue? All right. Team D, you are on your own. 30 seconds. Ten seconds more. Passing to E. Not Brazil, passing to F.
Argentina.
Not Argentina, passing to A. At least everybody is in South America at the moment. Team A.
Paraguay.
Not Paraguay, Team B. Australia is not in South America. It's in the south, yes, Team C.
Bolivia.
Not Bolivia, it was your direct and you said pass. Somebody who doesn't have a prize yet. Let's go to the gentleman in the light white, pink, whatever shirt it is. There's a mic coming your way. Your name, college name and answer.
Hello everyone, I am Harsh Chauhan from Atlas College, Mumbai, and I would take a guess at Uruguay.
Not Uruguay, another country famous for football. Can you give the mic to the check shirt gentleman behind you? We are running out of South American countries now.
My name is Ritik Rakesh, I am from Ahmedabad University and my answer is Chile.
Not Chile either. The girl in the back, white top. What is done? Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, Chile, Bolivia, Uruguay is done.
Myself Tanvi Pawar, I am from Thakur Institute of Management Studies and the only left country is Colombia.
We'll get you a mug from NISM. This is Colombia. The clue that I would have given was that they are also world famous for their coffee. Colombian coffee, and there's another word starting with CO which they are famous for, which is cocaine, right? So, but let's not go there. So, emeralds, coffee and cocaine. Nobody gets points, but a nice mug coming the way of that lady there. Let's show you the rules for the buzzers. Last 6 questions, completely on the buzzer. I'll give you some sort of an indication as to what answer I want. Remember, not only do the top 2 teams go through, if your score at number 3 is high enough, you will go through as team number 9 or 10. So keep trying. Even if you are leading, you can keep trying to get more points, because that will put you into the top 3 overall, which will get you a cash prize at the region as well. Let's show you these set of rules: plus 25 minus 25, plus 15 minus 15. If nobody buzzes, I will keep on giving hints until somebody goes for it, right? Fingers on your buzzers. The first answer that is expected is the name of a country. Okay, I want a country name. Question coming up now. The TA 125 is the flagship index of a stock exchange in which Middle East country? The 125, like the Sensex 30, is the number of stocks in that index. The TA stands for the city where it is based, which would typically mean that the city name is 2 words long. And I just want the name of a country in the Middle East, a very famous country whose capital is TA. A country that is currently team C. Which country? Into the mic.
Israel.
Whose capital is?
Tel Aviv.
25. Brilliant, brilliant answering. This is the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange. Israel's capital is Tel Aviv, not Jerusalem. So Tel Aviv will get you 25 points to team C. Let's go across into the next question. Fingers on your buzzers. I'm looking for the name of a collective entity. Okay, your answer should have 8 letters in it. It's a 1-word answer. It should have 8 letters in it. If you give me some other answer, I might try to help you out by saying explain, right? But the correct answer, which you will see on screen on the answer slide, is an 8-letter answer. Fingers on your buzzers. Question coming up now. The ESTR is a daily reference rate based on the interest rate at which banks offer to lend unsecured overnight funds to other banks in which region's interbank market. So it's not a country, it's a region made up of a collection of countries. Made up of a collection of countries. And the operative letter here is the E, because the STR stands for the rate. It's a country, or rather not a country, it's a region which is also famous for a currency. What region is famous for a currency collectively? I said it was an 8-letter answer. I'm going to give you the last 4 letters. You can just give me the first 4. The last 4 letters are zone. Z-O-N-E. Zone. What zone? Team F into the mic. Into the mic.
Eurozone.
Eurozone will get you 25. This is the Eurozone, which is the European Union countries which together use the euro. 25 points to team F. Fingers on your buzzers. Question number 9. I'm looking for just 1 word as your answer. Question coming up now. The CAMELS rating for banks includes capital, asset quality, management capability, blank, liquidity, and sensitivity to market risk. What word beginning with E fills the blank? A buzz from E, funnily enough. E, what E word? Economy is a minus 25 to team E. There's no buzz yet. Buzz is closing in 3. F has gone for it.
Employee.
Minus 15. Minus 25 to team E. Minus 15 to team F. We will come to the audience questions in this post-lunch session. This is earnings. Capital adequacy, assets, management capability, earnings, liquidity, and sensitivity. So that is the CAMELS rating. We will move on. No worries. This is how the round goes. There are a lot of ups and downs. Fingers on your buzzers. But let's take a look at the scores with 3 questions to go so that you can change your strategy if required. Do we have the scores? Lovely. Please flash them. 140. The first team is double the score of the second team right now. 140 to Gujarat University Ahmedabad, 70 to RIIM Pune, 52 to NIA Pune, 50 to VM Patel Mehsana, 60 to Indira Institute, sorry, you came before them, and 25 to Wellinkar Mumbai. These are your scores with just 3 questions to go. Let's go into question number 10. Fingers on your buzzers. Your answer has to be the name of a country. I'm looking for a country name. Question coming up now. In 2016, which Asian economy joined the list of countries using negative interest rates as a monetary policy? Team E. Plus 25. Beautiful answering. This is Japan. This is a news item from when they ended the negative rate policy. 25 to team E for echo. 2 questions to go. Fingers on your buzzers. I'm looking for just one word. Yeah, it's a very simple everyday word, just like you and me, if I want to call it that, right? That's a clue, by the way. Just one word is your answer. Question coming up now. In economics, what 6-letter word or term describes consumer goods for which demand rises as consumer income increases, typically showing a positive income elasticity of demand less than 1, and includes products such as food, clothing, and household appliances? It's a very straightforward, simple, common word. Team E. Sorry? UTILITY. It tells me that there are more than 6 letters there. That's a minus 25 to E for echo. 6-letter word, straightforward, common, like you and me. What adjective would you describe a regular person? 3, 2, and 1. Oh, we have a buzz. Team A. Into the mic. Things. No? Would you describe you and me as things? No, right? Minus 15 to team A. Audience, shout out. Normal is correct. These are normal goods, consumer products such as food, clothing, and household appliances, which show a direct relationship between demand and income. You got both the minuses to 5 and 1. Last question coming up. Your answer it can be 2 words, but there's only one important word in that. So one word is the correct answer that I'm looking for. Fingers on your buzzers. Here's your question. What type of currency is a government issued legal tender not backed by precious metals like gold or silver? And almost team A.
Fiat currency.
Plus 25. Plus 25 to team A. This is fiat currency, which is not backed by gold or silver or any other precious metal. Since the Bretton Woods Agreement, almost all the currencies of the world are fiat currencies. The only thing backing them is the government's trust or trust in the government to repay that money. Very good answering. 25 points to team A. That brings us to the end of the second semi-final. As promised, we are going to begin the third semi-final at 1:45. 1:45, in half an hour from now, less than half an hour from now, we'll begin the third semi-final. Hopefully the teams will be back from lunch and the fourth will follow after that. Let's show you the final scores. Round of applause for all the teams. Wellinkar Mumbai finishing on 25, 2 teams finishing on 60. But before that, NIA Pune finishing on 52. The 2 teams at the ends of the stage, A and F, finishing on 60. The team which qualifies into the national final by virtue of being 10 points ahead of their neighbors, RIIM Pune on 70. They won't mind it. But winning this semi-final and staking claim for perhaps one of the top 3 prizes, 140 to Gujarat University Ahmedabad at table C. Round of applause. You can carry on down.